Pisces. You're going through an impressionable phase where your interest in the esoteric, spirituality, perhaps romance and just introspection, diving inward is peaked. This is a good thing, but it also means that you are vulnerable to a propensity to daydream or to go down rabbit holes of non-realism. And so Spirit wants to talk to you and bring you some information about your journey and what is going to serve you with regards to that. I'm also looking at those of you interested in a new person coming in. What energy is coming towards you? For those of you manifesting something new in love and relationship, you've got what appears to be a fire sign coming towards you with offering you a new passionate beginning. Very exciting, very passionate, an instant spark that just takes off. So we're going to go into more detail about that. For those of you interested in a love crossing, dealing with an existing person or a past person, and there is still a connection, still a chord, you still have questions, you feel it's unresolved. This person is very, very focused on their money, their finances, their personal security, their stability within the relationship and connection with you has made them realize how important it is for them to first establish an internal personal foundation. That trying to build something sustainable outside of themselves with regards to relationships is not necessarily the answer if they don't have the internal security. They've got to have a sense of self. So this person has realized they've got to go back to the drawing board, deal with their money situation, deal with their career situation, and be single for a while. That's where their focus is. What's come up in this connection is a lot of great opportunity, but a lot that's led to a lot of dissatisfaction. And I always say, you can't get to a happy place from a miserable journey. We all are looking for that next place, that next thing that's going to come in that's just going to make us feel better. But you can't get there if you are not able to be present enough on your journey to take note of and recognize the value and the things that you can use to calibrate to satisfaction whilst you're on your own. So that's what we're looking at for you. Okay. My name is Elif, and I welcome you to evolve with me. If you're new to my channel, I welcome you into the space. You've entered a sacred space. This is a channel that brings you spiritual teachings, messages, channeled messages from Spirit about your journey, where you find yourself right now. Spirit talks to you through me, letting you know what it is you need to be aware of, where you might want to redirect, what you need to be more willing to let in order to allow yourself to have a more satisfactory, fulfilling experience of life. After all, that is why we are here. You are so incredibly loved, and you have been provided with all the tools and all the guidance in the entire universe to allow yourself to have the best possible experience here. If that is not how you are experiencing your reality, then you are misinterpreting a lot of the signs. And I am here to try and clarify that. Offer you, clarity with regards to that. I do not serve as your guidance system. I'm not here to tell you who you are, what your truth is. You have your own guidance system. We're all born gifted. It's just that there is a lot that we've forgotten when we've come here. So I serve as a light, as clarity, as validation, as just a slight redirection where you need it to serve you on your highest good. I attract high vibrational beings. I attract the healers, the teachers, the star seeds, the angelic beings. Those of you who have come here feel like you've been the black sheep in your family because you just didn't fit in. You always seen the world differently. You've come here to bring about drastic change, and you've contributed to all the beautiful changes that have taken place on our planet. We have brought about a massive shift. Instead of having all of this destroyed, we've created a new timeline. We've created a new reality. And so we have more option about how we want to experience our reality, this thing we call life. We are all here for evolution. We contribute to the evolution of the whole. And so this is incredibly, the collective mission is incredibly precious. You still have people who choose to experience reality through 3D conditional means, meaning they're very conditional about how they experience their reality. And then there are those of us who have taken the option and the route to experience reality through more unconditional love, vibrationally, okay, through the heart space. So that is what this channel is about. And if you enjoy the energy, you enjoy the reading, and you find that you resonate, please claim that message without a doubt. It's your confirmation. And please do consider to become a part of the community, to subscribe. If it doesn't resonate, it's not for you, it's probably for somebody else. And if it triggers, even if your ego is inclined to want to reject the message, that message is for you. It's your trigger. It scratches where you don't want it to scratch. It tickles where you don't want to be tickled, because it's yours. It's your trigger. If I was in your physical shoes, I would take the guidance from the message and the reading, and see it as absolute love from the universe with bringing me what I need to break myself free from bondage. And that's where I would begin my work. But it's entirely up to you. I'm going to ask you guys once again to please interact with this video as we go through the reading. When there's a message that resonates with you, that rings home, please comment as many times as you feel that a message hits you in the right place. Comment, interact with me, let me know how you feel, what you're thinking, what your thoughts are. I love to interact with you guys, and it also helps my channel. YouTube's been hiding our videos, not only mine, other readers too. And it's been very discouraging in the past, where I felt like this is a lot of energy. I'm a channel. I don't just come and read cards. So it takes a lot of my energy. It's time. And I want to offer you guys this gift. I don't make money off of YouTube. But if nobody's watching and nobody sees it, it sort of feels like it's a waste of my energy. I could be offering it elsewhere. I don't want to stop making these videos. I want to show up for you guys. I want to continue to support this community. So I'm asking you to do what really doesn't cost you very much. Share, comment as many times as possible, like, and subscribe. And if you've already subscribed, make sure you've clicked the notification bell so you can see when there's upcoming readings. Okay. And if there's a specific type of reading you would like to get, comment with it. Let me know in the comments. Okay, and I'll do that for you guys. All right, let's begin. The archangels in the north, south, east, and west have their sacred flames burning. I give thanks to my guides and keepers, your guides and keepers, for allowing me this channeled message that I am able to bring, interpret, and communicate these messages for Pisces from a place of love. I haven't done a Pisces read in a while. Okay. There's forward movement here. Oh, and lots of strength coming in. Wow, nice. You're ready to move in a new direction. You or someone or something is ready to come in towards you, which will make you feel as though you've propelled and moved forward, like your life has suddenly changed. This is a powerful energy coming in for you. All right. So the first message that I drew for you is Sun in Pisces. That's your card. Okay. You've got the Sun in Pisces, and this is all about higher purpose. Align yourself with love and wisdom. When you're wanting to give space to higher purpose, you've got to constantly check that you are aligning yourself to love and purpose. What I see is, and there's such a propensity towards spiritual psychosis, because what people do not realize is we have access to all this information online. And people are just sharing, in an attempt to get as many views and as many followers as they like. They're minimizing their content to make it easier for you to sort of latch on. They're sensationalizing it. And there's a lot about the information that they're sharing with you, a lot of the background stuff that is missing, a lot of the root stuff that is missing. And so a lot of people who are new to spirituality, they go and they just latch onto this content, practice whatever is given to them. It's so easy to manifest. All you have to do is this, that. You don't even have to do all those other extra stuff. The reason why the shadow work and the root work is there is because you can rub oil onto the leaves of a tree. You can even paint it blue. You can hang trinkets off of the branches. If the roots are rotten, everything is going to be affected negatively. And your people are going to eat off of those fruits because they think it's beautiful and pretty, and they don't know that it is unhealthy. You are like a tree. And we latch onto things just because it gives us a false sense of belonging, maybe. And it's natural to want to belong, or to feel like you want more control over your life, or to feel like you want more happiness. And so we replace religion with addictions. We replace one philosophy with another. And that's beautiful because we have free will. We can sift and sort, and we can navigate. And often what happens is people are thrust into the dark night of the soul because they are given information that is sold as so easy. And yes, it is easy, but you want the holistic truth. You need the knowledge. You need the wisdom. I can give you the tools, but if you don't have the wisdom to use the knife in the kitchen to feed your family and to nourish your body and to enhance your experience, you're going to take it to bed with you, and you're going to cut your partner and yourself to shreds. That is why wisdom is important. And with spirituality, when people are introduced to spirituality, they find themselves experiencing maybe the shadow sides, the dark sides of it, because they find themselves being thrusted into the dark night of the soul, because that's part of what you're calling for, without the know-how, the wisdom, and the guidance to navigate that. So I sometimes come across people who share information about their spiritual journey or content. If a spiritual teacher is teaching around judging someone else's work, or activating and feeding into your fear, if spiritual teaching is fear-based, their ego has latched onto it. If you are practicing spirituality through the lens of fear, through a tiny people of fear, for example, manifestation, spirituality, the esoteric, the occult, witchcraft, and you're practicing it to keep those who you fear away from you, or to harm those who you fear or who you think has power over you, you're practicing from a place of fear. It doesn't matter what you do. Even if you're in the kitchen cooking for your family, if you're doing that from a place of fear, because you're afraid that if you don't do that, your husband's going to leave you, or your kids are not going to value you, and you're using your service, your acts of service, as a form of manipulation, it is black magic. Your religion too, your prayers too. If you're praying, I pray that this person doesn't have any hold over me, that their jealousy will be crippled, that is not praying from a heart space. You're praying from a place of fear. You are calling upon lower vibrational entities to do your bidding. So it doesn't matter what you do. When you find yourself lost, your ego's attached to your sense of connection and your sense of identity, you can replace that practice and that philosophy with a new one. The ego's going to latch onto it and take control of it. And you'll just be using a different tool to the same ends. Same means trying to get to a different ends, and it doesn't get you to a different end. I hope that I'm making sense. So when it comes to your higher purpose, it's very important that you are sensitive to listen to your guidance system, that when you are consuming content, when you choose teachers, that you are aware of the vibration through which that information comes through. If you leave a teacher, whether it's content, whether it's a podcast, whether it's a spiritual workshop, whether it's a coaching session, whether it's a reading, if you leave there feeling with your guard, that your guard is up and you're not feeling lighter and more peaceful and in a softer place with the world, that's your guidance system telling you you're delving down a space that opens you up to lower vibrational entities. You're calibrating to a reality that is not heart space and love space, and that's going to activate within you. Well, how does a cornered cat behave? So I'm trying to simplify, but also explain and give you the information that you need. When you're on a spiritual journey, you want to constantly check, where am I vibrationally? Am I in a place of love, or am I in a place of fear? Am I in a place of acceptance, or am I in a place of judgment? Am I in what is it that I'm feeling vibration? I'm feeling protective of myself. I'm feeling guarded. I feel like I need to wash all my walls down and plant plants outside of my house to keep evil out, and I need to protect. You are in an insecure place when you need to do that, which means you're not vibrationally calibrated. You're not in a love space. You're further away from source than you want to be. Because the closer you are to love, the closer you are to source, the safer you feel. The more value and goodness you see in others. You don't see a threat in others. You see other people's behavior as their free will, and that has got nothing to do with you. You feel compassion for them, yes, but you don't feel like you need to be a savior and save them from themselves. You see them as the gods and the goddesses that they are. So you're doing this work right now. Higher purpose. You're being called to higher purpose. Perhaps it's meditation. Perhaps it's there's some sort of work, spiritual work you're doing to help you to tune into higher vibrational energies and to give space to your purpose, to give more space to your purpose and what you're meant to do here. Perhaps that's what you're evaluating and you're researching. Okay, so it's a particularly dreamy or philosophical phase. I'm just going to read for you from my zodiac moon book, oracle book, okay, because I want you to get all the information from this card. It's a particular dreamy or philosophical phase, and it indicates that year and your interest in mysticism, poetry, romance, and the arts and film will be enriched. However, this phase can also prove distracting or even misleading. So it's important to maintain a realistic approach and sense of purpose. Meditation, yoga, tai chi, mindfulness, and deep breathing techniques will align you more closely to your intuition and your connection to spirit. Why? Because these help you to quiet the ego, to quiet the mind, to go inwards. These also help you to disconnect from your 3D conditional reality and connect to source, to the truth about your reality, your relationships. We're so busy giving control to the external relationship, to the external conditions to decide whether I'm happy or I'm sad today. I can't love you today because you didn't buy me flowers. I can't love you because you didn't text me good morning. We allow these conditions to determine who we are in a situation, and we give our power away. On the other hand, okay, you are at an impressionable phase, and your introspection and interest in life mysteries can lead to daydreaming, false hopes, and disappointment. Avoid being misled by unscrupulous people, alcohol, drugs, and illusions. Excessive use of alcohol and drugs can lead to dependency, depression, and foolish-heartedness. On the other hand, if you focus on your inner power to manifest your higher self-will, you can pursue a fulfilling path towards your own nirvana. Choose your teachers well if you are on a mystical and spiritual path. Honor both it and yourself. You see, I can't make this up. That's just what Spirit was saying. If this card arises when you feel ready for change but cannot make a decision, look within to reconnect with your deeper wishes, to experience a sense of fulfillment. Find ways to move forward with a sense of purpose so that when you do succeed in your endeavors, you will feel accomplished. Okay? Okay. As this card also represents service to others, your task is to find activities, whether paid or unpaid, that are meaningful to you on a deeper level. You want to feel you are contributing to the broader community and are not an insignificant cog in the bigger wheel. This card asks that you connect to spirit and align your efforts in life with love, wisdom, and higher purpose. This reminds me of how I was born gifted. So I've been able to channel and, see since I was a little girl. And I remember being like 7, 8, 9, 10, and I would suddenly receive messages for people that we moved around a lot. And my mother struggled with alcoholism, and so we were around people of the same sort of, because you attract your people, you attract people that live the same lifestyles, and so troubled people struggling with being an adult, struggling with themselves, struggling with life. And I would suddenly receive a message, and I would then start telling this person, and these were adults. And the community I grew up in is the so-called colored community in South Africa. We are native, First Nations, a descent from the First Nations Aboriginal people. We are very, very integrated, very diverse, mixed with slaves and Europeans and all sorts. We're very, very diverse people. But the point I'm wanting to make is, we're black in Africa. So in our culture, kids are seen and not heard. That's how we grew up. And also, you definitely don't meddle in adult stuff, and you don't speak to grown people about grown people's stuff. So it was very strange for me to be this child that everybody admired because I was well-mannered, that would suddenly come out and talk to them about very, very personal things that I shouldn't even know about. The point I'm wanting to make is that I've always been gifted, and I've always been this way. As I grew older, I realized that I need to be cautious about how I navigate this, and also, just the religious beliefs. I wasn't sure. There was some fear that came up around my ability to do this. Where is it coming from, and so forth. But I always felt that it was good, and it did help, and it was true. In adult life, I wanted to be normal. I wanted to be successful. I didn't think that having this sort of gift could be associated with being able to take care of oneself. So I did the usual things according to the system that you're supposed to do. Went into corporate, whatever. And worked really, really hard to try and get ahead. But you see, when you have a calling, it doesn't matter if you follow all the right steps and do all the right things, it's not going to work for you, because it will keep falling apart to redirect you to your calling. And I didn't know how I could do this, work, help people, and be a single mom, work the long hours that I work. And also, I felt like a bit of an imposter. I'm trying to help people. What if what I'm doing or saying is not helping? And my guide said to me, you just need to do this. Find time. Just do it, just honor it, find a way to honor your gift. And so that's what I did. I'd work during the day and I'd help clients at night, and it was very, very exhausting. It was tiring, but I knew it was something that I needed to do, and I did this for a long time without any compensation, just as an offering to people. And I often say to people, when you have a purpose or you feel there's a calling, naturally you're going to have all these obstacles. But I can't do this. Where am I going to find the time? Can I charge people? How am I going to live? How am I going to survive? How am I going to take care of my family? And I always say, look at your reality, see where you have time. And if you only have 2 hours, perhaps on a weekend, then only allocate those 2 hours and offer your gift. Offer your gift to the world because it is needed. And that's how it begins to evolve and grow, because when you're doing that, you're nurturing it, you are honoring it, you are also honoring the souls who have called forth the message that needs to come through you, or the offering or the healing or the guidance that needs to come through you, the music perhaps, the art. And the greatest artists are those who have offered what they feel is valuable, even if they didn't know it was going to be accepted. Those who go against the status quo. And sometimes we're so worried about being tolerable, being enough, being accepted, being likable, that we stunt ourselves. Okay. So Pisces, you're being called to a higher purpose. There's something you feel passionate about, something you feel you're supposed to do. And I'm picking up that there's fear around that. And a lot of your message is guiding you through that today. What else? What else for Pisces? What else for my Pisces? Okay. So we've got the brother raccoon, a safe place for you to go. Okay. This is a guardian, a companion perhaps, and an offer of safety and security. Let's see. And I think that this is really nice because I am picking up that there's some fear. Okay, so that's your card. Raccoon speaks of stealth, remaining undercover and flying under the radar. Raccoon suggests you take cover, work with camouflage. So what this means is you're being guided to move quietly at this time. You're excited about your purpose, you're excited about what you're learning, you're excited about your awakenings, your activations, and you're wanting to share it with other people, but you are not yet ready. This is a time for you to go to the figurative monastery, and spend a few months there, allowing the elders to teach you. And you have your vow of silence, and you just do your meditations at the same time every day, and then you go and you do your offering at a particular time of day, where maybe you feed the poor, or you volunteer at a hospital. But you are in this space of being the student, where you are allowing yourself to be guided, and you are just performing your processes and your practices to help you to cultivate and to master certain aspects of self. It's about moving quietly, because when you are in a place where you are insecure, vulnerable, and where maybe you are afraid, you are easily influenced. Oh my goodness, these cards just match the message here for you today. This is so powerful. You are vulnerable, and you can easily be influenced, and you can be talked out of your well-being, and you can be talked out of your alignment, because anyone that offers you any doubt, you'll just get swept away with it. Anybody that offers you any sort of it's about being the hermit, going on the journey into the dense forest, into the monastery, up onto the mountains, in the temples, and to just be there, present, with learning how to elevate your frequency and your vibration. Learning what you need to learn about yourself, overcoming your fears, overcoming your internal hurdles. You don't need to be dealing with external hurdles at this time as well. So instead of trying to find harmony with the people around you, you go inwards. You decide, I'm going to learn. I'm going to master this. I'm going to get to a place where I have a deeper understanding of what is really happening on a spiritual level in our world, how the laws of our universe works. What is spirituality? How does all these different modalities come together to ultimately take us to the very same place? How do we become conditioned to be of a higher vibration and frequency, so that we can allow all of the tools that are available to us, that we have access to actually serve us? It's about being the student and moving quietly and not expecting other people to understand your journey, because it's about you understand. You see, when we need other people to validate what we're doing, it's because we are not yet in the knowing, in the confidence. If I'm confident about something, I don't need anybody else's validation. That means you're still in a place of doubt. So you want to nurture that. You don't want other people to offer you security. That is not the path. So it is an internal, a quiet, I'm going to be a student. I'm getting this elder, this master to teach me. And I'm going to do the practices and the processes. And that's all I'm going to focus on every day, to get to that place where I feel, ooh, vibrationally I have elevated. And I am in a place of confidence and independence about my vibration and my frequency. So I don't have to worry about what somebody else does or says, or how I'm seen by the world. Because when I'm in this higher vibrational place, I meet other people that are on that frequency, that live in that dimension too, and they will get me. The right people will then find me. Okay, so that is your message. See, there you are. Goddess Tarot, Triple Goddess Tarot, look at that. This is the wise crone. You Pisces are entering the phase of the wise crone. This could be the phase in your life that you are at right now, where your kids are sort of grown up. And now you're entering into that next phase where you've had all this life experience and the wisdom is coming in. Where you don't care so much about what other people think anymore, where you just want to be able to love and enjoy what is being offered to you here. You want to be able to give the world the best of you, unapologetically. And you're leaving this Eight of Cups behind, which is emotional unfulfillment, and you're going up into the mountains. That's what I said. And you're going on this pilgrimage of sorts. Why? Because you want to rewrite, you're repainting the picture. You've accepted this world as is, and I've just got to adapt to what I see and the conditions and make the most of it. And now you're realizing, this world is what I make of it. I can repaint the picture. I can add new color to it. I decide how I want this to look, how I want to experience it. And you're moving towards a new stable beginning. This is stability financially. This is stability in every area of your life that is being offered to you, because you are ready to embody the energy of the magician. You finally realize that you have all the elements necessary to make anything and everything possible in its fullness at your fingertips. And now you want to cultivate, you want to awaken to the art of how to alchemize all these different areas of your life in a way that you are manifesting and creating. I'm just hearing, I want to make the most of what I have. I've got a lot to offer. I want to share the best of myself with the world, because I want to embrace the best of myself in the fullness of myself first. This is about becoming the magician, the healer, the alchemist, the teacher. Beautiful. That's what this is about. That's a deep journey that you're going on. Okay, let's take a look at what's coming in for you guys, Pisces, for those of you interested in new. What's new? What's coming in towards me in terms of love and relationship? We've got this passionate new beginning coming in towards you with this Ace of Wands. Okay, you're being offered a passionate new beginning by the King of Wands. Could be a fire sign, very, very strong fire here. Okay. And the King of Wands is passionate, very in touch with purpose, very in touch with what is sort of navigates his or her life by what sets their belly ablaze. if I don't feel passionate about it, if there's no purpose to it, if it doesn't set my soul ablaze, then what is the point of me doing it? And this is how this person feels about you, this instant activation of feeling alive, of feeling attracted and drawn to you, and knowing that they want to make the most of this connection, that this King of Wands has the capacity, the know-how, and the drive to make manifest his or her heart's desires. And this King of Wands is feeling very passionate towards you. Whether this King of Wands has already stepped into your experience as something new or is still coming in, that is the energy that I'm picking up for you here. Okay. So, let's see. What else? What else? What else can you tell me about what's coming in towards my Pisces? I've got the Knight of Coins. So the King of Wands can sometimes have a tendency to burn really, really hot and then have a whole lot of different flames burning. I'm not talking about being unfaithful, but the King of Wands can be busy with, it's a fire sign. I'm a fire sign, and I'm normally busy with 2 or 3 things, 3 or 4 things at the same time. I don't just have one thing going. I like to have 4 pots on the stove, if you get what I mean. Sometimes if the King of Wands is not in the upright, or if there's a distortion in the King of Wands energy, can come across as one that has all the capability, the drive, the right intention, but doesn't finish anything. Now this King of Wands comes with the Knight of Coins energy. This is level-headed, so this is earth in this energy, which grounds this fire energy really nicely. And the Knight of Coins is a very stable knight that thinks things through, that is very, very level-headed and logical, rational as well. This is the knight that doesn't just rush into things, that when this King of Wands takes action towards you and has this embodiment of the Knight of Coins, it's because this king has really done a lot of introspection. Take into consideration the fact that a king does also process things a lot quicker. How this king is going to take action is going to be methodical, and it's going to be well thought through. Okay. What else? This is the king that you want in this is the knight, that you want in a relationship. And obviously this knight that has a plan, that thinks things through, and that this person is thinking long term, looking bigger picture. And this is nice with the King of Wands that's passionate about you too, because there's that excitement and that passion that comes in too. So it's not just boring and there's no fire. So it's the stability that comes with this passion, and that's a really nice combination, Pisces. Offering you a 2 of Cups. 2 of Cups is beautiful. This is a beautiful card in a love reading. The 2 of Cups is a new beginning in love. Equal, reciprocated love. This person's offering you a new beginning in love, and you're offering them a new beginning in love. And it's instantaneous. This passion sparks. This person obviously has a lot of growth behind them, has a lot of maturity. This King of Wands has really, really found stability in their life and within themselves and emotionally, and is ready to offer you and to accept your offer in love, in a new beginning of love. Next to the Knight of Swords. King of Swords. Okay, and that's air energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And this King of Swords, sharp mind. Look at this nice balance coming through. I've got this passion. Things starting off, just having this instant spark, feeling really passionate about one another. Knight of Coins, thoughtful, methodical, stable. 2 of Cups, heart, love, open heart chakra. this is my Ace of Cups, which means I've gone through the fires, I've gone through the challenges, I've been broken wide open to be worthy of this Ace of Cups. This is agape love. It's a mature love. It is a wise love, an evolved love. And I'm the King of Swords, which means I have clarity of mind. Mentally, I am not disillusioned. I am not challenged by my ego. I know what it is I want. I know how I see the world. I can trust my mind. How many people can say I can trust my mind? You've got to have mind and heart coherence to be able to trust your mind. This is a very wise, evolved, stable soul. I can trust my mind. I've done a lot of work to be able to trust my mind. My mind really was not my best friend for a long time. Depression, suicidal, PTSDs, and all of those kinds of things, and just manifesting a whole lot of uncomfortable relationship situations. It's taken a lot of work for me to get to a place by mind and heart coherence. I can trust my mind. My mind is not trying to control my reality anymore. My mind is comfortable in the knowing that my self, my soul self, my guidance system has the answers, and my mind just is trusts my guidance system and just goes along with that. Do you understand? Supports that. And this is what I'm feeling from this person, Pisces. What else? Eight of Cups. Okay. Someone who has walked away from an emotionally unfulfilling, and you had the Ace of Cups coming up here early on, right? You had that Ace of Cups. And I feel like your person, this is an indication that this person has gone on a similar journey. Spirit said to me, look at the bottom of the deck. Earlier on, when I looked at the bottom of the deck, I saw the High Priestess. And I thought, maybe I'm just imagining myself. And yet it comes back round. Deeply intuitive. The High Priestess is the gifted seer. The High Priestess sees what is hidden in the shadows. The High Priestess sees into the other realms to see what the truth is behind what we're experiencing. This 3D reality is the furthest manifestation. It's old news. There are other things. What you see on the face of the clock, Spirit says, what you see as a hand on the face of the clock is just the external part of the clock. On the inside of that watch, there are so many mechanisms that move in a particular way for you to be able to tell the time. And the High Priestess sees those mechanisms. The High Priestess sees what is hidden. Oh, I'm liking this. And there's the Wheel of Fortune. This is karma being balanced. This is you finally getting what you deserve, what you've been trying to manifest. This is your fortune finally turning in the upright with the Six of Cups. This is a soulmate energy coming through here. Knight of Wands, passionate. Oh, I can just keep going. Passionate, coming in towards you with this passion, expressing, this king expressing his passion towards you, not holding back, not being afraid of being vulnerable. Six of Coins, wanting to offer you something that is equal, that is balanced, that is harmonious. You give to me and I want to give to you. I want to give to you what you give to me. I don't want to take and give you only what portions of myself, because that's what I'm comfortable with. I want to meet your energy, Pisces. Three of Wands, moving towards something that you've waited for a really, really long time. Beautiful. Okay, let's clarify some of this. I mean, this message is already quite clear. I'm just nosy, so I want to see what else Spirit has to say. Okay. The Magician. We've got the Magician here, clarifying the King of Wands. This, as I said, is someone that's very intuitive, very gifted, very... The Magician knows how to make the most of what life gives, of what the universe offers, without feeling like a victim or getting stuck in resentment. But I preferred that. I wanted that sweet. Why did you get that sweet? The Magician knows that whatever comes towards them is the best. I remember with my dog Leo, my friend had these unexpected puppies, and he said to me, do you want one? And then I said yes, and he said, choose. And I said, I'm not going to choose. Let everybody else take theirs. Because he had quite a few puppies. And I said, and the one that is left, that's my one. Because I knew he's going to choose me. You know, I knew that the universe knows what is best for me. And I had that trust in it. And I did get the best dog for me. And that's how I look at life. And that's the energy that I'm feeling from the Magician here. Knight of Coins. Wish fulfillment. This Knight of Coins, once his or her wish fulfillment, knows you are his or her wish fulfillment and is yours. That's the Ten of Cups. That's happily ever after. This is your person. This is a beautiful energy coming through for you. And if you're ready for a Pisces, well, Two of Cups, new beginning in love. And it feels a bit like an obsession. I've got the Devil card here. It feels a little bit like an obsession, and initially, Pisces, you're going to wonder if this person is love bombing you, or if you're just obsessed, if this is real love, or if this is a toxic connection. That's what Spirit is showing me is going to be your question. I don't feel that it's that. Tell me more on the Knight of Swords. Give me more on the Knight of Swords. You know, when you've got a history of bad relationships, not Knight of Swords, King of Swords. When you've got a history of bad relationships and something good comes in, it's very difficult to see that. You always look at things through the old lens. The King of Swords, energy of the Empress, this is someone that knows how to take care of him or herself, has embodied the Empress energy. This is the divine feminine energy. This is the one that has the capacity to give birth to anything. This is a beautiful energy. The Empress is the one that has come to master the art of self-care, of taking care of self, of knowing what is good for self, because what is good for me is good for my empire. Well-being, goodness, there's no self-abandonment there. There's no self-betrayal here with this person. Give me more on the Eight of Cups. What is this Eight of Cups about? Anything else about the Eight of Cups? Leaving a emotionally unfulfilling situation to move towards this celebration with you. Three of Cups with you. Three of Cups with you. There might be past experience for this person where they've been with someone that was unfaithful. Okay, maybe you were with someone that was unfaithful, and that's why you're a little bit skeptical here about this Two of Cups coming in. Release yourself from bondage. That is an old narrative. You don't want to copy and paste an old story onto every new opportunity, do you? Tell me more about the High Priestess. The Wounded Warrior. Yeah. Ready to move towards calmer waters, ready to move to be the Empress, to be in the soft space. Tired of the battles in relationships. Tired of, and Pisces, once again, there's the message, don't use your intuition, your gifts against yourself, right? You're not reading with clarity if you're reading from a place of lower vibration, from a place of disalignment, from a place of fear, from a place of insecurity. That is why it's not good to do your own love readings, because your energy, your preconceived notions, your insecurities, your doubts will always influence the energy that's coming through. It's better to get someone else to read for you about subjects that mean a lot to you, because they're not biased. They have no buy-in. If you go to a clairvoyant, sometimes they do have a buy-in, because they want you to come back, or they want you to buy their potions and their spells, so they're going to tell you maybe what they think you need to hear that will motivate you to just keep coming back, or to keep giving, to buy from them whatever it is that they want. And that is someone that is possibly in a shortage mentality, and you will pick that up by what they're saying. There'll be a lot of doom and gloom in their readings. I don't know why there's so much warning about this coming through today. It's meant for you, Pisces, wherever you find yourself. Tell me more about the Wheel of Fortune. I mean, the Wheel of Fortune speaks itself. Oh, new stable beginning. Wheel of Fortune speaks for itself. This is your wheel coming into the upright. And look at the wheel of the coin here, coming out through the clouds from the heavens. This is stability for you. This is financial security. I've still got the Six of Cups laying here. Tell me more about the soulmate card. Oh, too much, too much. Come on now. Ten of Pentacles and the Star. Beautiful reading. I've got such beautiful readings coming through for my collective at the moment. And I know exactly why. Because we have moved into a whole new reality. We're busy unpacking boxes. We're busy rearranging. It's all new to us. But we don't live in the world we used to live in before. Look at this. This is success. This is wish fulfillment. This is being recognized. This connection, this love, this person recognizing who you fully are. You are the star. You are their wish fulfillment. And then there's this power couple energy, which is the Ten of Coins. The Ten of Coins is the emotional and financial stability with your soulmate card. Beautiful. This is a lovely energy coming through here. So this is what's coming towards you. For those of you who are ready, or have been manifesting this new beginning, this is what you've been manifesting. So when it comes through the door, trust it. Okay? You're going to be activated by so much passion here. You're going to know. And then maybe what will happen is the ego will step in and you'll start doubting it. But then you must remember this message from Spirit. Because this is beautiful. This is what you've been waiting for, Pisces. Okay, now let's look at what's coming in towards you. What did I do with those cards? Yeah, it was these. I nearly packed your love crossing person's energy away. So for those of you interested in love crossing, this is for you. Love crossing, past person, a person you've had a long-term connection with, perhaps feeling bound, feeling stuck, feeling unhappy. There's questions, feeling you're not able to resolve things. This is a situation in which a lot of work went into this. A lot of work went into this. A lot of effort went into it. A lot of investment went into it, and this person was just not satisfied. This person is in the Nine of Pentacles energy. There's a lot of pentacles here. So this could be an earth sign. This could also be someone that is just really, really focused on their stability. But it's clear to me that this person just wants to be single. And so that's why. That's the answer to all of your questions, if I'm honest. Five of Coins. Yeah, this person wants to be single, is obviously single. You guys are not together. There's the Five of Coins. The Five of Coins is someone feels like they've been left out in the cold. Lots of coins coming through here. I think that money's been a very big motivator. Queen of Coins. Oh my goodness, look at that. Queen of Coins. The Queen of Coins can be the wife, home, stability, that place where one feels nurtured. I don't know, I'm being shown this person that provides someone with a home, with a sense of stability, a warm place, a safe place, a warm meal, takes care of them, and then gets left out in the cold. That's what I'm being shown here. What else? So this feeling of, I just feel like I'm not enough, and everything that I've done and everything that I've given is not enough. Nine of Swords. I'm hearing depression, feeling really, really depressed about this. What do I do now? How do I move forward? I've invested so much into the situation, and I've ended up with the Three of Swords, with my heart broken. For some of you, this is a marriage. I've got the Queen of Coins and I've got the Four of Wands. For others of you, this is just this commitment, this long-term situation where you thought it was going to end up in marriage, and your question is probably, could we still end up there? Is it still possible? Okay. Let's see what Spirit has to say. Well, someone wants a passionate new beginning here. Tell me about this Five of Coins. Tell me more about the Five of Coins. I'm supposed to take that. Okay. Someone's watching you, I think, to see whether or not there is a possibility for them to come back in and to establish whether or not there's still a chance for you guys to try again. I'm feeling like this person cannot move forward. They cannot see their behavior. They cannot see their actions. They cannot see what's gone wrong here. They just feel like they're unlucky, like the world's done them wrong. Like they're just so unlucky. Things don't work out for them. They're so busy focusing on what's gone wrong that they can't see the opportunity or the blessings. This is somebody that struggles with being dissatisfied all the time, because I think they base a lot of their sense of self and their happiness maybe on money. I'm just going to tell you how I'm being shown this, and this is what's led them to apathy, and I think that's why they've sabotaged this. This person is constantly dissatisfied no matter what you do, no matter how much effort is made. Tell me about the Queen of Coins. And this is what's led you guys to where you are. Tell me about the Queen of Coins. What do you want Pisces to know about this message here? What else? This is just an imbalanced situation here. This is a very imbalanced situation. I feel like both you and this person are hoping for a miracle here and not being honest with yourselves about everything that this relationship has shown you so far. There's no windows on the house. There's no windows on the house. Oh, but we can maybe make it work. We can put cardboard on the windows, and then when it storms, the cardboard is falling off of the window frames. The water's dripping through. You've got to be honest with yourself here. Somebody's not being honest with themselves. Okay. Tell me more about the Nine of Swords. And someone's mental health has been very, very negatively affected here. Why? Because there is a lack of acceptance here that the universe is trying to guide you towards something better, and you're holding on to a construct, an idea of what this is supposed to be. I just saw the Ten of Wands. For some of you, this is a marriage that you are wondering, should I get a divorce? I feel like now, with everything that's happened, we've tried so many times, it's time for us to get divorced. But maybe we can still revive this. This baby's been dead for a couple of months already. You can't revive it. Heartbreak. This depression is heartbreak. Three of Swords, because somebody was betrayed here. Perhaps your person is an air sign. There's a lot of swords here. Tell me about the Wands, the Four of Wands. Tell me about the Wands. I'm hearing, I've been waiting to be able to celebrate this for a really long time. This was supposed to be our happy time. We were supposed to be happy together. We have it all, but we clearly don't. We have what most people want. Can't we just make it work? That's what I'm hearing. Wish fulfillment. Spirit is saying your wish fulfillment Both of you want your wish fulfillment. You've got to learn to fill your own cups. That's very important. Once you've filled your own cups, a passionate message, a passionate communication is going to come through for an opportunity in new love. This old situation is done. There's something new that the universe is wanting to usher in for you. A passionate offering and a Two of Cups. So if your question was, should I finalize the divorce? Is this really dead and gone? I think you've received your answer. There you go, Pisces. It was good to spend time with you today. If you guys enjoyed my message and like the energy, please interact, comment, like, share. Let me know how you feel so that I can continue to do readings for you. If I find that I'm not getting a lot of interaction on a particular sign, then I know maybe I'm not resonating with that sign, then I'm just not going to be wasting any of our time. If you'd like to get a personal reading or some spiritual guidance, cleansing, coaching, whatever your spiritual needs may be right now, contact me. My details are below. You're welcome to do so. Whatever you choose to do, do what is best for you, Pisces. This was a beautiful message. The universe loves you. And I'll chat to you guys next time. Bye now.